Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. Let's get some light on. What are we doing? We're sitting in the dark. All right, I am Agni James, and the light is now on, so we can start the stream. I was having fun sitting in the dark and kind of getting in that meditative space and just being in it, just being real with it. So, how is everyone doing today? It is Wednesday. At least it is where I live in the world. I'm in Chicago. I stream primarily guided meditations. I also I have a master's in philosophy, so I stream philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, and metaphysics. Recently, I've been getting into philosophy of language. I just got done reading Frege's Sense and Reference, so I also do streams on that subject matter, which is very important. A lot of people don't realize how important philosophy of language is. And then I also am big into philosophy of science. So yeah, I love scientific, the arguments between the scientific realists and the scientific anti-realists. I love pessimistic meta-induction arguments and all those kinds of things. And I am also a chess instructor in real life. In fact, I had my 2-year anniversary stream 2 streams ago. I streamed I actually thought it was 9 hours. It turns out it was actually 11 hours because the stream cut off a couple hours into it, so I had to restart. And I won 23 games in a row, 23 chess games in a row. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, we're gonna be starting off by playing some chess today, and we'll go from there. How's everyone doing in the world today? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing all right. It's been an interesting week. A lot of energy. I taught a chess class today. Wednesdays I've been teaching this chess class with 16 students. They're all kindergartner through 2nd grade, and they're rough. They're a rough bunch. They like to try to beat me up all day, so it's pretty challenging. All right, Ignorant. Hey, good to see you, friend. My trusty mod. How are you doing here, man? How's everything going with you? I hope everything is going well with you. We're gonna hop right into it. People are being pretty quiet in chat. That's cool. We got some lurkers just chilling, and we're gonna just hop into streaming. So let's do some anonymous chess on Lichess. I'm gonna load it up right here, and we are gonna just play because I need to practice. Oh, big news before I start. I did just register for the Chicago Open. The Chicago Open is typically the biggest chess tournament in the Midwest every year. So I'm going to be competing in the Chicago Open in May. It's on Memorial Day weekend, so I'm pretty excited about that. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. First prize is in my division will be three grand, so that'll be kind of neat. Okay, let's do this. Let's play some chess, and then we'll do some meditation after that. All right, here we go. Everyone should be able to see what's going on. Yep, looks like we're good. Cool. Okay, this is anonymous chess on Lichess, and my opponent is not here, apparently. They have disconnected, so I'm going to just abort this game, and we'll do a new one. All right, we got the Sicilian. All right, this is all standard stuff. This is the hyper-accelerated dragon variation. He's going in for a quick, cheesy checkmate right there. I don't need to be concerned about it. I just play this. If I didn't play this, he'd come right here for checkmate. My next move will either be the knight developed, or let's get my bishop developed. This is called the hyper-accelerated dragon variation. Notice if he moves this bishop out, I could always snag this pawn, hit the rook. So he's looking to jump in here. He's trying for some cheesy tricks, put more pressure on f7. So I have a couple ways I can deal with this. I could push out. Let's see if I do knight out. Then we have this, and then this works as well. So we'll just do this. Now he's going to bring his knight here. Yep. And then I just do this, and now he's like, oh, he knows my trick. He knows my trick, so now he's got to move his queen. And he's like, he knows the trick. Okay. And now, in this situation, I don't want to just take the bishop, because if I do so, then we'll still have this checkmate threat. So he just left because I know his trick, right? I know his trick. So, good game. All right, that's one down. And we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going with that. Let's play some more. Let's play some more chess. All right. Let's get the display back, and we're gonna rock. All right, new opponent. Here we go. This is good practice for me. It also is kind of instructive to. Okay, this guy boarded. It's also kind of instructive to communicate my ideas while I'm playing. So this is hyper accelerated dragging. I've also been considering playing the accelerated dragging, kind of mixing in. The accelerated dragging would be this idea before I play G3. So, but whatever. This is all standard stuff. Maybe bishop here. Okay, he brought his bishop back. Now this, I believe this is not the main line. I'm not sure if it's necessarily a mistake, but it's definitely not the main line. So we'll do this. If he pushes, I play knight G4, and he's actually in trouble. So this is kind of the main line idea. I do want to get in this push eventually, and maybe now is the time. If I get in that push right now, it doesn't quite work out yet. So I got to play something a little more passive. This is more passive, right? This idea right here. What is book? I think this is probably book. If I play out here, it just doesn't work. He's got too much. I only have 2 attackers, 2 defenders. All right, we're just gonna play some standard stuff. My opponent left. My opponent left the game. He can't handle it. JT, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank God. JT's around. Right? We can start the stream now. Am I going to try to beat my record of 23 in a row tonight? No, I am not. That's too much, JT. But good to see you, JT. What's new with you? How's everything going with you? I hope you're feeling better today. I know you're going through a rough stretch. No, I'm just going to play a few games. We'll see how it goes, and then I'm going to hop into some meditation. Nothing fancy tonight. This is not a fancy pants stream. This is just a regular casual stream. All right, let's do a new opponent. I should have analyzed that one and actually checked out the right move. So here I play the French. When they play D4, I play the French defense. All right, so now he's playing Queen's Gambit against me. This is not. It's an inaccuracy. You don't want to play that. I believe. Let's see. What's best here? What is best here? I could challenge the pawn right away, but I'm gonna actually. This is kind of interesting. I need to learn this line. I know this is not the right move. Maybe this. Let's go in with this idea and then push. I just know this is not the right idea. I want to try to undermine this pawn eventually. Push out, takes, and then I can even be on this pawn eventually. Yeah, this seems very reasonable. We gotta analyze this game afterwards though. So JT, hey, we have Cosmic Carly here. How you doing, Cosmic Carly? Big shout out to Cosmic Carly. Cosmic is a streamer here on Twitch. She's an awesome human being. She also is into Qigong. She's one of the last remaining Qigong streamers on Twitch. We used to have more. Kitten's Kung Fu used to stream Qigong. Mel's Camp used to stream Qigong. Cosmic Carly is, and she's also into meditation. She's into a lot of the same stuff I'm into. So drop her a follow, check her out. Yeah, Cosmic, how's everything going with you today? I hope you're doing well. So he's trying to gain control over this square. He doesn't want me to get this push in. So let's see. How am I gonna respond? I could just strike here immediately, actually, but it doesn't seem as appetizing, because then we have these. You know what? Maybe this is the line. Nah. Maybe this is the line. Let's go with it. Let's run with it. Let's see what happens. I want to try to. Well, I don't think that works. Oh, it does work, because if I take the pawn, then he's got this with check. So I need to do this first. And then he would pick up the knight. So I play this first. Now this threat's back on, right? Okay, so he's coming in there. So this guy wants to go. He wants to go Space Invaders. He wants to be. He's trying to push me around here. This guy's trying to push me around with and gain some space, which is fine. All right, so he's probably looking even to push this once to move my knight. Let's do. I could retreat my knight over here, which is also fine. But I'm going to do this, actually. Yeah, and then I'll just back up my bishop right here. He's going to play this, and then I'm going to back up here. Oh, he's not. He's not going to do that. Okay, so then I think that's probably a mistake. Looks like a mistake to me. All right. Because now I take over here. And now his whole structure has collapsed. His whole structure has collapsed, and I'm in good shape. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I won a pawn, and that's the problem. He got a little too feisty with his pawn moves, and that's definitely not what you want to do. Let's get my. I could get my queen developed and throw a punch at the rook. Right, queen here. Notice I'm hitting the rook. Or standard move like knight develop my knight. Let's go with this. This looks interesting. No, but then the pawn here. I like this idea. I'm going with it. Sure, he could take the pawn, but then I simply win the rook, right? So he's going to have to move the rook here, I think, right? And then what do I have? What do I have then? Do I have anything then? Then I'm looking at playing this and hitting the bishop and gaining, having a nice strong center. I'll have some very strong. Oh, I can't do it yet actually because this pawn would drop. Well, actually I could. I could play this. He backs up, then knight over, defending the pawn. I guess that's the way to do it. All right. Anyways, let's get back to chat. I've been missing chat. Cosmic, you say hello. It's wonderful to see you. Yeah, I like that you you and JT know each other. It's great. It's good. We're starting a meditation group at work. That's awesome. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, definitely. You're going to improve the workplace a lot with that kind of stuff, right? That's huge. All right, they need more of that. They definitely need more of that in the world. You know, meditation type groups at work, right, where people are stressed out wrecks to begin with. Okay. All right. So, any tactics in this position? I'm looking at this, but I don't want to quite do it. Then that gives a knight some decent squares to hop into. I'm gonna just do a normal developing move. Nothing too crazy. Now when this knight ever moves, okay, so he's on the bishop, which is fine. Question is, where do I want to bring my bishop to? I actually could even do something like this and sack the pawn, but that's a little risque. Let's see. Where do I want my bishop? All right. This is a tough call. He's got this structure here. I'm actually going to bring my bishop right back here. All right. And I'm looking to get this push in. That's the main thing. Hopefully he doesn't push. If he pushes, it's going to be a little annoying temporarily. But I'm going to castle, and I'm totally winning. I'm up a pawn. Okay, so he wants to trade, which makes sense. He wants to trade off this knight, gain a little space. Okay, that's fine. Question is, do I want that trade or do I want to do something else? I could hop my knight here. No, nothing else seems to work. So we're just going to take. So meditation at work. So when are you, when is that going to start? Is that going to start up sometime soon, Cosmic? Okay, so we have this. Okay, and now I think I could play bishop to e6, or putting my bishop in line with the queen, or I could castle. I have a couple good options here. Or I could even play e4. I have a couple good options here. Let's see. Let's keep it here. You know what? He's a long way away from castling, and I'm already castled. So I have the safe king. All right, now I get to play what I want with tempo. So that's huge. So look at that. Bam. Hitting that. This bishop's being hit, right? If he takes, I'll probably take with the queen to keep an eye on c7, which is a little tender. But yeah, this is great that I was able to develop with tempo. That's amazing. Because that's where I wanted to push my pawn to anyway. All right, so he takes. So then I take. And now he's got to move this bishop. He'll probably back up here. Or he could actually back up to one of these two squares as well. And I'm already developed. I'm developed, and he's got to worry about this. All right, cool. Okay, and so he's going to reroute. Maybe he can't even come there yet. All right, cool. Okay, so now this bishop needs to get a little more active. So we're going to put this bishop in line with the queen, with the idea of eventually pushing out and then take. Okay, so now I can push out. And notice I have a discovered attack on the queen, which is always good. He could block with the bishop. And I didn't see that move till just now. It's kind of interesting. Didn't see that move till just now. If he blocks with the bishop, what do I do? Oh, he didn't. All right, so I'm going to really fight for some more space over here. I'm going to really gain a ton of space. This bishop now is really in bad shape, right? Doesn't have many squares it can go to at all. It's in trouble. It's a problem. It's definitely a problem with that bishop. All right, so he just backs up his bishop. Okay, what else can I do? I could completely wreak havoc over here and just take the knight, take, and then his whole structure over here is going to be weakened. And that might be what I do. That just might be what I do. So it'd be take, and then I could put my queen here, applying pressure here. It's one idea. It's definitely one idea. Because I don't really want his knight hopping in here. So yeah, we're gonna go for this. So take, and I got to get my rooks active. That's the other piece to this. So my rooks are very inactive right now. So I have, and I got to move quicker. So that's what happens when you're talking a lot in chat. You gotta move quicker sometimes. All right, so let's see. All right, this would be a great square for the knight. I need to get a new outpost for the knight. So let's get the knight. Let's get the knight moving. Yeah, I'm way down on the clock. He's got 7 minutes. I got 3 minutes. 7 minutes to 3 minutes. That's the major disadvantage, but positionally I'm killing him, and yeah. All right, let's see. Let's expand over here. Notice I have two isolated pawns, so I'm trying to get rid of his strong pawns here, which I should be able to do. He's got pawns that are connected because they're on adjacent files. When pawns are on adjacent files, they are what's considered connected pawns because one pawn supports the other pawn right here, right? So yeah. By the way, I could take this pawn at any point, right? That's another good idea. I probably should have considered that a little bit more. All right, so he's got that idea. So let's just, I'm going to take. So the idea is I'm on the rook. So he's got to do something with the rook right now, right? He's got a lot of issues. Now, sure, this pawn's hanging, right? But it doesn't matter too much. I just need to break all this down. Actually, no, this pawn's not hanging because of this. All right. So now I hop in here. I could always hop in here with the knight and deliver a check, and then, but we would have a trade of material. He'd take over there. I'm up three pawns now, which is huge. Which should, I should definitely be able to win this game. But the only problem is my time situation is not exactly great, right? Cosmic, you say your entrance is right by a little lake, more like a pond, but they want to meditate in the summer by the water. Yes. Awesome. You're talking about how much Qigong helped them as well. I used to meditate by a waterfall. I thought that was like the best place ever to meditate. So yeah, I love meditating by water. And yeah, Qigong, I mean, you're a Qigong pro. You know what I'm talking about. You know how good it is. So we'll do this. Ooh, so he's attacking there. I have a cool tactical idea. Let's do this. I'll probably take the pawn, but then I have this, right? Check. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? He's got this idea. All right. And then I just win a rook. Oh, funny enough, if I had promoted... Oh, no. I was going to say if I had promoted to a knight, would that have been a checkmate? No, but he could have retreated here. And I'm one move away from checkmate, by the way. I only have 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. And then I think we'll probably just hop into some meditation. I'll have a nice, peaceful meditation. We'll see if this person resigns or is a coward and just lets some of the clock run out. A lot of people have been cowards lately and have just been letting the time run out. But yeah, we'll do some meditation. I don't want to make this a late long stream. Cosmic, I don't know if you were here when I was mentioning it. My last stream, it was my 2-year anniversary stream, and it ended up going 11 hours. It was an 11-hour stream. So that was wild. That was by far the longest stream I've ever done. It was quite an experience. I won 23 chess games in a row. I won 23 in a row, and I was up all night. I didn't sleep the entire day, and it was pretty amazing. I signed up for the Chicago Open, so I'm going to compete this year. The Chicago Open is typically the biggest chess tournament in the Midwest every year. I competed 2012 through 2014. And when I competed in those years, I tied for second one year, third another year, and I got fourth place another year. So I'm back in it now. I'm back in it. So I'm looking forward to it. I started training. I started my training today, which feels good. Hey, Man on Fire's here. Good to see you, friend. How you doing? Man on Fire. How's life with you? How's life with you, brother? How's everything going? Hey, I never even got a chance to ask you. How is the procedure? How is the procedure, man? I know you were going to have some kind of pretty invasive procedure. Are you okay, man? I know you said it was only going to take an hour, but I just want to make sure you're feeling all right. Did it go well? Did it go all right? Good. All right, good. I'm glad. Yeah, you had me a little concerned, but I think that was during the 11-hour stream, so I wasn't able to talk so much because I had to win those 23 games in a row. Sometimes you just have to win 23 games in a row. I would not have been satisfied with anything less than that. New artificial spine disc. Wow. How does it feel, man? Like, how does it feel? Does it feel all right? Like, is it painful? Is there less pain? Like, that's interesting, man. New artificial spine disc. Man. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on. My mom just got hip replacement surgery. People are getting all new body parts. I mean, soon we're all going to be robots pretty soon. We're all just going to be androids walking around, with robotic everything. It's intense. Man on Fire, you say just need to get both shoulders done and hip. So you're getting everything replaced. You want to get everything replaced. How about knees? How are your knees? Are your knees okay at least? People get knee replacements, that's like a big thing too. Everyone's always getting everything replaced nowadays. Now I could just abort this game, but I want to make sure this person gets the loss, and then they're doing the cowardly thing. They're not going to move, right? By the way, we could analyze a little. We can do a quick analysis of this game and see where they went really wrong. Obviously, this pawn push was the major blunder, but yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. All right, where are we at here now? Where are we at? We are looking at some this stuff. All right, I had to check something out. We were talking about the amount of murders in Chicago. There's a lot of murders in Chicago. We have more murders than any other big city in the U.S. Not percentage wise, because there's some smaller places, small cities that have higher percentage shootings and murders, but Chicago has more murders than anyone else. So we have a lot of people like to shoot each other here. A lot of gangs. We have a lot of gang rivalries, and that's how it goes. So yeah, one more minute, and then we will do a guided meditation. I'm excited about this. All right. That 11-hour stream I did that's very atypical. I've never the longest I had ever streamed prior to that was like 5 or 6 hours. So it was nice to just get that in for my 2-year anniversary for streaming, and then go back to what I'm normally at. Let's see. Okay, we have a artificial disc replacement in the lumbar spine. Actually, now would be a good time to open it up. Hold on, the game ended. He finally He finally resigned. He finally resigned. All right, let's go back. I want to go back a bunch though. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, so I know this is a mistake because I've played this before, right? Yeah, the computer doesn't like this, right? You know what? My first instinct was correct. I'm supposed to challenge it right away, and I didn't. All right. Okay. Well, I should have challenged it right away. All right. Now I gotta remember that. All right. Okay. Then we have this. Now I challenged it, which is the second best move. Okay. Then I take. No, I didn't take. here. I did this. I was worried about. Here's what I was worried about. If I take, right, I was worried about this, right? Then what do I do? What do I do? This knight's gonna fall, right? It's crazy that the evaluation's not. Not even worse for that. But anyways, okay, all right. Let me just go check one more thing in this game, and then we'll do some meditation. So this is all good. So he pushes there. Okay, I made the right knight move. This is all good. Bishop takes, and then yeah, I just have a major advantage. I'm 2.5. I'm up 2.5. Yeah, this is fine. Push. Computer loves this idea. It likes the knight move. All right, perfect, right? And let's see, it likes the bishop move. All right. Take. It wants h5 here. Interesting. So we have this, and then, well, yeah, everything's just winning at this point. Everything's just winning, you know. Okay. All right, cool. We did it. We got to experience that. Let's get out of the chess category because we're going to be a bunch of meditators now. We are going to be meditators, and that's what I want to be. You know, I want to be someone who meditates, right? Okay, so let's edit the stream info. We're done with chess. So there we go. And now we are going to the fitness and health community because meditation is definitely a health related thing. All right. And over here, let's see. I need to fix this though. This somehow got pinned. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. We're good now. We're good. Let's see, Manifire. Let's look at what you're doing though. Let's see this this intense thing that you got. Artificial disc replacement in the lumbar spine. Let's make sure that everyone can see it. So I need to actually copy and paste this. Hold on a second. Oh, it's not going to let me do it this way. And it wants me to do it this way? All right, well then fine. We'll do it that way. All right, so let's have this up. Go to window capture. Oh, it's not going to let me do it now, apparently. Well, we're going to have to do it some other time. I'll check it out some other time. I'll just minimize it, and then I can look at it on my own. Okay, all right, we are going to do some meditation. So I always come out here, and I'm full of life and energy. I'm also a little bit OCD, so I want to get these beads... this beautiful mala, nice and straight. Nice. Notice the red are now in perfect alignment, pretty close. And we're going to do some meditation. So get in some comfortable clothes. You could even sit naked if you want. You want to be comfortable though is the main thing. And then light a candle, do whatever you're going to do, and we are going to dim the lights and get some candles going. All right. So I always come out here full of intensity. And then we slow things down and go within to the place of pure love and oneness in our hearts. Find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. I have a Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. Take a few more slow and deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Keep your focus on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your attention on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Keep your awareness on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your awareness to your breath. essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the inner light within them. So that they will remember their own internal love within themselves. And spread their love to all those whom they encounter. Until all of humanity awakens from the dream of separation. Until perception fades away and we realize that we are all one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eyesight. Keep your awareness on your breathing. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing from your mind, and return your focus to your breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth which surrounds your love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this place, you exist in a state of perfect monism. In this location, all is one. Division and separation cannot enter here. For that which is eternally one can never be two. Fear is not welcome here. For that which is eternally filled with love can contain nothing else. In this place, you remember that you are whole. In this place, you are home. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which hinders your evolution. Stay focused on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your focus to your breath. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of consciousness. All the way down to where your essence flows the strongest. The center point of your being. The nexus of creation. Give yourself permission to experience the all-encompassing love residing here. For you are worthy of it. Give yourself permission to experience the perfect peace in this location. For this peace was given to you for eternity. Focus on your center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine identity. At your center, you remember how you came to be. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. Which is helping others remember the divine love existing within them. In this place of non-duality, you are one with all of creation. In being love, you flow eternally from the source of all creation. Existing everywhere at once. You are perfection. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your mind. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all anxiety from your being. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to this corporeal form, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing this sacred space with me. I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I hope you each got something out of this meditation. I hope you feel more peaceful and relaxed. I hope you feel more kind and loving. And I hope you're able to take the peace and love from this meditation with you out into the external world and share it with all those whom you encountered. Namaste. How was that for everyone? Let's see. That was a 33-minute meditation, which is a good amount of time. That's a great amount of time for a meditation. Hey, JT Farms, you enjoyed it. Excellent. I'm glad you got something out of it. You're buzzing. Wonderful. And JT, do me a favor. Give a big shout out to Jadzia Dex. Good to see you. I saw you pop in earlier during the meditation. Jadzia is a very talented DJ. She is incredible. I like hanging out in her streams and lurking. She's wonderful. If you're into music, if you're into all sorts of amazing music, check her out. Drop her a follow. Jadzia, how are you doing? How are you doing tonight? It's been a while. I haven't caught one of your streams recently, but I hope you're doing well. I appreciate the love you bring. And then Cosmic Carly, excellent. Let's see. You said that was glorious. You feel so centered and at peace. Excellent, wonderful. I'm glad you got something out of this, I mean, and that's why I'm here. At the end of the day, if no one was here and benefiting from my meditations, I would just sit over there and do them, against the wall by myself, right? But I'm glad that you're getting something out of this. Hopefully those mice will leave you alone. Hopefully they're gone for the winter now. I know they were creating a little bit of an issue at one point. We gotta teach those mice some meditation, and then they'll understand that you don't want them around, and then maybe they can go find somewhere else to exist. Cosmic, you say the perfect length. Yeah, absolutely. That I feel. Yeah, my meditations typically run between 30 and 40 minutes, so 33 minutes is perfect. Yeah, it's definitely perfect. All right. Well, wonderful. We got the shout outs in. Everything went great, and I feel so much more centered too. Who was it? Was that Cosmic or Jedzia that said you feel? Oh, Cosmic. You said you feel so centered and at peace. Yeah, I feel way more centered and peace than I did centered and at peace than I did prior to the meditation. So yeah, so awesome. Okay, and that's it. That's how we do it. I don't do long streams. It's funny, I just said I don't do long streams. I actually just had my 2-year streaming anniversary the other day, and I did the longest stream I've ever done. I did an 11-hour stream. Those of you who don't know me, I am a chess instructor in real life. So I did a chess stream where I won 23 games in a row. I decided I was going to win 23 games in a row, and I did it. I succeeded. I accomplished my goal. It was intense. I was up all night, 11 hours the stream went, and I did it, and it felt good. And then I just signed up for the Chicago Open, so I'm going to be competing at the Chicago Open this year. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then those of you who don't know me, I also have a master's in philosophy, so I do philosophy streams here. But my primary focus is always going to be guided meditation. I think that's the way that I can help the most people out there. So those are the 3 things that I typically do. And I do some chakra balancing as well, readings from the Tao Te Ching, and we do other stuff, like I do readings from Grimm's fairy tales. But yeah, so thank you all so much for hanging out. Let's get the raid call. I remembered it this time. I've been saying raid sign for some reason recently, but I remembered it this time. I think I got it, JT. I think I got it. All right. I gotta have the lingo in. I mean, I've been here 2 years, right? If you're streaming on Twitch for 2 years, you really got to know what you're saying. So here is the raid call. Yeah, you're proud of me. I'm glad. I mean, this is big time. I'm moving up in the world. And let's see who's out there. Hopefully, my buddy Noger is still streaming. Yeah, Noger is. Let's see. I think he's still streaming. Let's go to. Yeah, we're gonna give Noger a raid. I was hanging out in his stream right before this, and I feel it's kind of fitting that I popped in and did the meditation and some chess, and now I'm gonna just raid him right then. So, all right, Noger does philosophy. He reads analytic philosophy on stream. So send some love his way. He's a huge friend of the chat. Super awesome, authentic, genuine dude. And he's a bright guy, and he brings philosophy to the world on Twitch. So I love you all unconditionally. Namaste.